Today's show is pre-recorded.
Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like the Dapper Dawn, giving them all dressed like $1,000,000, diamond things in its cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Yeah, listening to me. Put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Why don't you join me? Yeah. Steve Harvey, get on, y'all. Better give me some eggs while I listen to Steve Harvey. Yeah, join in with me. If you're with me, help me say, turn your radio on. You gotta turn it on. Yeah, turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Got to turn them out. Steve Harvey turn them on in the morning, y'all. Come on, Steve. Come on. Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You are listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only, Steve Harvey. Oh, yeah, man. Got a radio show. Do you understand that? I'm telling you, God been big in my life. God is a gentleman. You know, I wanna point that out to you. God is an absolute gentleman. He will not come in unless he's invited. He don't just barge into your life. He gives us the power of choice. You know, if you say you got it, I don't need you, he lets you have it. If you say, I need you, come see about me, he right there. It's just a real simple thing, man. So I always say to people this, if you've gotten yourself into something, and please know I have, man, see, that's why I'm so adamant about it. Because I've gotten myself in some circumstances and positions in my life. Boy, I've had some low moments, man. I've had some moments where I did not know what to do. I didn't know what was next. I didn't know how to go about it. I didn't have no more ideas. I was stuck. I thought a couple of times, well, might not make it past this one. But then if I don't make it past it, what's going to happen? And then I held on to this little thing that my mother kept talking to me about. She said, sometimes, son, when you ain't got nothing else in you, just hope. She said, just hope it'll be all right. You know, and what I've learned in my life is that hope is the beginning of faith. Hope is just, is there a possibility out there for me? I sure hope something happened. See, hope is okay, man. Because like I say, for me, the way I've lived my life, hope was the beginning of faith. It was just the idea. It's just the thought that something could change for me, that something could be a little bit different for me, that maybe, man, just maybe, for some reason, I could be saved. I could be rescued. Things could turn around. It could head in the other direction. Maybe I could quit messing up. Maybe somebody will forgive me. Maybe somebody will just say, all right, I don't know. But I can't count the times I've been in that position. But then once I hope a little bit, and then I remember also my mother, because she was a Sunday school teacher. She taught me the most valuable lesson I've ever learned in my life. Nothing has been greater in my life than my faith. She taught me to pray. Mama used to say, when it get real dark for you, son, prayer changes things. She said, when you seem like you lost and you can't find your way, stop and pray. She said, because prayer changes things. You know, when you get a point in your life when you've done all you can do and you can't do no more and you just don't know what to do next, she said, stop, son, pray. And combine that prayer with that hope that you got. She said, because that hope is the beginning of faith. She said, if you pray just hoping, she said, if God come through for you, that'll give you confidence that he can do it again. And then after a while, you quit hoping. She's saying you start believing. She's saying that's when you're on to something. If you can turn that hope into belief, that hope into faith, that's the ability to believe in something that you can't see. But the key, though, to faith is you're believing in something that you can't see. See, hoping a little bit different from me. Now, I'm pretty sure, like I say oftentimes, I tell a lot of people who can explain this thing a lot better than I can to you. Hope is just kind of, I don't know how to say it, but I'm just telling you, hope is you just hoping it work out right. You just have a thought in your mind that, you know, man, wherever you are, whoever you are, whatever you are to me, God, I sure hope something change. Hope helps, man. If you ain't strong enough to have faith, have hope. Hope. And then if you pray with some hope and God answers your prayer, then that hope gains a little confidence. And after a while, that confidence becomes faith. Now it ain't just hoping, but I'm believing. I'm believing in something that I cannot see. Faith has been the key to my entire existence, even when I didn't have any. It was faith, as I look back on it, that has gotten me here. And not just faith, but my faith. See, you will only get to where you're going in your life based on your faith. See, a lot of people get the word faith confused. Like, what's your faith? And then they start going down this whole list of all these different religions out here. But really, in essence, man, when I talk to people about faith, I'm talking to you about your belief. How much do you believe in the unseen? See, faith is the core of all that is happening to me today. It is the faith that I have in my relationship with God that enables me to just oftentimes, if I stay on the right course and believe a certain way and act a certain way, his blessings just pour. They just come. And it comes in a lot of little ways too, I've started to notice. See, it ain't just, a lot of people think blessings is money. No, man, that ain't it. It's coverage. It's every time my plane lands safe. It's every time they predict bad weather and I get up in the sky and it don't be no bad weather. You know, this is favor. These are blessings that get poured out to me. Somebody call me and offer me something. Not money, but an opportunity. See, blessings come a lot of ways. But once you tie into God, once you tie in and you start doing the best you can do, and you start asking for him to make you a better person, to help shape and mold you into the kind of man or person that he wants you to be, you'd be amazed what God can do with you, man, if you just invite him in and allow him to be a part of your life. I mean, what you got to lose out there? Come on. Why would you not change? Why would you not allow God to be a part of your life? God got some big plans for you. If he didn't, you wouldn't keep waking up. All right.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Bring them out. Shirley Strawberry.
I'm out. Hey, Steve, good morning.
Carla Farrell.
I'm out too then. What's happening?
Come on, Junior. Kill
Don't forget
space.
about me. I'm right here, huh?
Nephew Tommy.
Yes, sir. I'm right here.
And ladies and gentlemen, from London, England,
Here again.
the Earl of Ottingham. Hey. I am here. Morning, everyone. Hello, I'm here. Shirley, Carla.
Good morning to you.
Junior and nephew Tommy. Greetings from over here at the palace with the Queen. How's everyone doing today?
Doing great, Earl. Good to see you, man.
Good, dude.
Wonderful, charming morning. What's going on over there besides everything slipping away in your country?
COVID, of course, you know.
COVID's going on still.
Yeah.
How y'all doing?
COVID is going on. The president's going on. He's considering it a hoax. We've been reading about it.
Yeah, trying to get the people out to vote, you know, at least to register right now.
Voting is critical. If you all have this imbecile in for a second term.
What is he do?
An imbecile has become the laughing stock of the globe, I dare say, wouldn't we?
Oh, really? Man.
Yes. So what's going on over there?
I said, did you see Kanye's press conference? Did you see his rally?
Yeah.
No, that
he's
was it,
running
Junior.
for
That's what I
president.
had.
What in the hell is happening to America? What would make him think that someone would want him to be president?
If
We've
Donald
already
Trump
suffered
Yeah.
through the Donald Trump era. Now the Kanye West era. Did he not just say the other day? I do believe I read where he was saying that wonderful woman, Harriet Tubman, actually didn't free slaves, just put them to work for more white people.
That's what he said.
That's what he said.
Then
He said
started
that.
crying.
My God, what an idiot.
Yeah.
You think
That's
anyone
like
will
the
vote for him,
eighth
too?
dumbest thing he's ever said.
It's the what?
The
Eighth.
eighth devil.
Yeah. You think anyone will vote for him, Duke?
Oh, that will always be some ignorant butthole that has nothing else to do except vote for this ignorant ass rapper.
Tell us how you really feel.
Well, he's voting for someone who wears a T-shirt all damn day. We don't have time for this. You've got to get someone in there who can beat Trump, not someone who thinks Trump is the daddy he never had. No one's taking Kanye seriously. He's got to have this
I hope
pompous idiot in the White House making dumber statements than Trump, and how you can do that, that's damn near impossible.
All right, Duke. Well, we appreciate you stopping by from across
Just wanted
the
to
pond.
stop by and say cheerio to everyone.
Cheerio.
Cheerio, Junior, Thomas.
Cheerio.
Lady Sir, Lady Carla, Lady Shirley, goodbye. Toodles.
Goodbye.
Cheerio.
All right, coming up at 32 minutes after the hour, get ready for Ask the CLO, Chief Love Officer in the building, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, we got to say this first of all before we get to the CLO questions. Attention, Steve Harvey Nation. This is serious right here. Voter registration is down. I'll say it again. Voter registration is down. We need you to get registered to vote right now. Go to our forever First Lady Michelle Obama's voter initiative website. It's called When We All Vote. WhenWeAllVote.org, okay? Take the next step to make your voice heard. All right, please do that. Voter registration
Let's
is down.
register.
We don't need that, okay? We need it to be up, all right?
Yeah, we got work to do. Let's
Yeah,
go, y'all.
we have to do our part. We definitely do. Absolutely. Yeah. All right. Now it's time to take some questions for the CLO. And if you want advice from our very own Chief Love Officer, Steve Harvey, please submit your questions to steveharveyfm.com. Here we go, Steve. This one is from Selena in Detroit. She says, I'm in my mid-30s and I started dating one of my good friends after we slipped up and had sex. It lasted for over an hour, and afterwards I told him it was the best sex I ever had. I hate I even said it, because since then, he's been trying to outdo himself each time we have sex. It's not even good after the first 20 minutes. And I don't have an extra 1 to 2 hours to have sex with him every night. I've asked him to keep it short and sweet, but he says he can't. How can I get through to him without hurting his ego?
I don't know what to tell you. You know, I mean, you told him it was the best you ever had. Now, he trying to make sure he don't let you down.
She said
And
she
you
hates
ain't got a whole hour and all this here, but he in there clowning now. And the statement he made about he can't shorten it up. Oh, he can. Oh, he can. But it's his ego now that's causing him to overperform and outdo himself. And now I got to tell you, he can't keep this up.
Right.
He just
go back
can't.
to normal.
You know,
She
an
told
hour.
me got no.
You know, an
hours
hour's
every
wonderful.
night.
That's a every now and then occasion. Every night.
15 minutes. That's we good.
She's cool after 20. She's cool after 20.
Oh, 20. If you ain't got what you need in 20, you need to try another sport. You need to take up tiddlywinks or badminton or something, because sex ain't for you. If you can't get yours in 20, that's your damn fault.
What should she say to him, Steve, without hurting him? His
Hurry.
ego, his fragile
Hurry up.
ego.
Ain't the game on or something?
Fast up. Fast up.
Yeah, there's no.
Let
no
me
sport.
see if you can get this in 15 minutes.
Go.
Go.
All right. All right, we're going to move on. Kevin in Raleigh, North Carolina, CLO says, I have a situation that I need your advice on. My best friend is getting married in October, and I've slept with his fiance, but she doesn't remember it. It happened 6 years ago in a club. Yeah. After she had 7 tequila shots and a little weed. She was with 3 of her girlfriends, and somehow we ended up having drunk sex in the bathroom. She had just met my best friend and wasn't serious about him yet. The funny thing about it is that she acts like she doesn't remember that night at all. Either she was very drunk or she's a good actress. Should I tell my best friend about it?
Hell
This
no.
a movie.
Yeah.
Hell no, you shouldn't tell your best
Definitely
friend.
not.
And you know, dog, listen to me. Cause you ain't like the other letter we just had, the other CLO question. See, you ain't made an impression. She might not even really remember you. You ain't do nothing. See? So now you gonna take your hurt ass feelings over there and mess your boy up?
Yeah.
No, man. That ain't right, dog. And if she could be pretending not to know it or remember
There
that,
you go.
that could
That
be
could
the
be
case.
it.
Or
Smart
you
girl.
didn't leave a lasting impression that she don't remember. Either way, what purpose is it of yours to tell your boy?
Yeah, you just can't tell everything and
For
say
what,
everything.
man?
Come on.
7
You gonna go
tequila
tell
shots?
him that?
She don't
Are you
remember.
stupid, man?
She remembers
That's a
nothing.
punk move, dog.
It is,
All right.
man.
Yeah,
You don't
it
do that,
really
man.
is. Don't do that. All right.
That there's
CL
some stuff that everybody should take to the grave. This one of them right there.
That's
Oh, I
right.
got a bunch of them.
That's right, Steve. All right, here we go.
My grade gonna be full. Yeah.
Basket overflow.
I got stuff. Tommy, I ain't got nothing I got to take to the grave because I buried all that stuff. It's already in a grave.
See there?
Okay.
That was smart. See
It
there?
ain't coming back up.
All right, CLO, here we go. Johnny in Pittsburgh says, I'm a 42-year-old single father of 4, and I have a hard time finding a decent woman. I thought my children would run women off, but it's my looks. I'm a personal trainer, and I'm in great shape. I'm bald, dark-skinned, and everyone says that I look younger than 42. Women don't take me seriously. I always get accused of being a player, but if I'm not working out, I'm home with my children. I haven't been dating at all because of COVID-19. I'm ready for some female company. So how can I get women to stop looking at me as a piece of meat and really get to know me? I know you're mad. I know you're mad. I
Yes,
know.
sexy.
Come on,
You
hey.
ain't that damn sexy.
First of all,
Ugly
let's
as
stop this
hell.
right here. You said you thought your kids would run women off, but it's your looks.
It's him.
I'm bald, I'm dark skinned. You failed to say you were attractive.
He checks all the boxes, though.
You can be bald, dark skinned, and ugly now.
But he's not ugly, and
He
you know it.
didn't say he was
Yeah, he
attractive.
is.
He's
Yeah,
not
he is,
ugly.
Shirley.
You know he's
Oh,
not
see,
ugly.
Shirley. See, some dudes, he think because he in the gym, he all yoked up that's it.
Yeah.
What
So
woman you know
yeah.
running from that? Man, get out of here, dog. There's something else wrong.
He's cute.
You might be cut up, you might be bald-headed and dark. Tall, dark, and handsome is a thing. Maybe you just 2 out of 3. Maybe you just tall and dark. See, tall and dark don't really get you that far now, partner.
All right, we got to go.
Look at
Thank
Jimmy
you,
Walker.
CLO.
Hello.
Coming up
Damn.
next, nephew Tommy, who also thinks he's fine. He'll
Oh,
have
ain't nothing
run
wrong
that.
with me.
He'll have that run that prank back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, Miss Ann is standing by with today's national news. And in trending viral video news, Congresswoman Maxine Waters, did you guys see this? She stopped to check out, to check on, I should say, a black man when she saw him being detained by the police. Wow. Plus, Tamar Braxton reportedly is alert and responsive now. And also in celebrity baby news, Nicki Minaj has announced she's pregnant. We'll talk about all of these stories at the top of the hour, but right now the nephew is here with Run That Prank Back. What you got for us, Neff?
We're going to do a little hair today. That's what we're going to do. Let me ask y'all ladies something. Do you want, is it the, do you use glue or you don't use glue? Who you putting it? What's the right one? Glue or no glue?
You can do both.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can do sewing, glue, lace front. You can do all of it. We have
Now, can that glue come unglued, though?
Yeah.
After
A while.
Yeah.
After a while.
Yeah.
So you
Hey,
could be
man,
sitting
can
in
you do
church
your
and that
prank?
glue give.
He's impatient.
Yeah, don't nobody want no damn lesson in hair. Just can we find out what the prank is about?
Deborah K., let's go.
Hello?
May I speak to
This
Let me tell you something to you. My name is Wayne. You did my auntie's hair yesterday, and now I don't know what you did. I don't know what kind of glue you'd use with weaves or whatever, but my auntie hair and fell out in church today doing.
I don't even use glue, because I don't even know why you coming at me on the side tip anyway about your auntie.
My
Who
auntie,
the is your auntie?
my auntie is Deborah, and her hair
I
fell
don't
out.
even know no Deborah. I don't do no Deborah hair. You talking about I use glue? I don't use glue. I've been sewing her hair since 1982. You coming at me with some glue? I don't do no glue.
Hold, who you think you tripping with? Look, let me tell you.
You coming at me on some side? Tell me I did some Deborah. I don't even know no Deborah.
Look, let me say this to you. All I'm saying is,
You gotta say what you gotta say, because I'm serious about my hair weave. You coming at me with some glue? It's too hot for some glue. That be done melted on the side of your head.
well, that's what happened, and her hair fell off in service, and all the church members is sitting there laughing at her.
Well, she shouldn't have been. Maybe she trying to get the devil out of her, because she ain't had no business shouting that damn hard anyway. But I don't with no glue.
You ain't finna sit here and talk about my auntie and her Jesus. Don't you talk about how she shout.
Lady, I don't even know this lady. I don't
Miss-
even know that. You talking about glue? I don't do glue.
They call her Miss Deborah.
I don't know no Miss Deborah.
She just got her hair done from you yesterday. How you gonna sit here and act like you ain't cut it? Yesterday.
You just said glue. Tell Deborah to call me. Tell her to be a real woman and call me and tell me the mistake I done made. Because I don't remember no Deborah, and I ain't used no glue.
I'm finna tell everybody in Atlanta, Georgia, not to come to your house.
Wait a minute. Wait 1 minute. You wait 1 minute. That's my livelihood you with. Now, I don't need you. Who is this? Who are you?
My name is Wayne.
Well, I don't know no Wayne. Look here, Wayne.
I know you don't know Wayne, but you
I'm
know.
tell you, I got a brother named Big J and Leroy. Bring your Wayne. Bring your Wayne.
Look, let me tell you something. I don't want no problem, but I will throw these hands if I got to.
What? Big J number throw them hands on. Look here. I ain't got time to tell your auntie whoever made the mistake, it wasn't me. Now look, you done got me out here on Good Sunday. I just came from church. It's hot as hell, and you telling me about some glue? You ain't got to do today, do you? You you?
I got to find out why my ain't hair falling out in church.
Well, it ain't me, so call somebody else in Atlanta. Because, hey, I am the been the since 82.
But well, you must not be it right now. You got people hair falling out in church and glue falling all off on the pews.
Don't say, yo, Auntie probably glued her own and that's probably why it fell out. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm the hottest stylist in Atlanta. So I don't know who Deborah. She ain't nobody. I ain't do a hair. I don't up hair. You can call any and everybody in Atlanta. They'll tell you the same thing.
Look, all I'm saying is you done messed up my auntie hair. I want to get it rectified. I need you, first of all, to call and apologize to her.
Apologize? Have you got a low show? You been drinking on some Jesus juice with your auntie. That's why her hair fell out. You and Michael Jackson and your auntie Deborah Cece or whatever her name is.
Look, let me tell you. First of all, you gonna respect my auntie.
Okay, whatever you say her name is, I with her.
I want you to redo my auntie hair for free and give her money back from the first time she paid you.
I don't know who this. Hold on. I don't know who this. I don't know who you are.
I'm Wayne.
Why you coming? Wayne, look here, Wayne. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna hang up in your face.
No,
Wayne.
hold up. I'm Deborah nephew Wayne. Now, my auntie 52 years old. Now, if you ain't gonna respect your elders, how you expect to be blessed? You say you just went to church this morning.
See, that's the problem. You calling me on Sunday with some got me cussing like this. See, now I gotta go back inside and have a conference with my pastor behind some.
I got one more thing I need to say to you before I get off the phone.
What say what you gotta say? Cause you wasting my minutes.
This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked from your girlfriend.
Oh, Lord. I was about to have my brothers come whoop your That got me. That got me. Nephew Tommy.
What's up, man? Your girl told me, she said, trust me, going off the first 12 seconds.
She know. She know what it is, Nephew Tommy. Tommy.
Hey, baby, let me ask you. You don't do no glue?
No, I don't no glue. I don't. Hey, I can tell you, I don't with no glue. It's too hot.
It's too hot for glue.
Too hot for the glue.
All right, baby. Ain't nobody half fell out of church tonight. They say you the bomb down there, so I just wanted to call and make sure I prank my girl. She the one.
Oh, I'm a up on sight. On sight.
All right, baby, answer one thing for me. What is the baddest, the baddest radio show in the world?
The Steve Harvey Morning Show.
And there you have it, Miss Deborah K.
See, Steve, you learned a lot about hair and glue with Deborah K.
I don't even know no damn Deborah K. Who you talking about?
She was going off.
Going straight left, boy. Them hairstylists, boy, they care about their craft.
And they care about their clients. The good
I just
ones.
said my brother's over there to whoop your ass. You finna to get it, partner.
A mess.
Finna get dealt with.
Wow.
Go to thomasmiles.com, thomasmiles.com, and click on that prank button and leave me your number and what you want us to do and who we gonna prank and how we gonna do it.
Tommy, what happened to nephew Tommy?
I'm still there. I'm still your nephew. We can't change that.
That ain't what I'm asking for.
What, Steve?
No, that's
What did you
not
say?
what I want.
Oh, my God.
I didn't ask you to still be nephew Tommy. That ain't what I want. But what happened to the name nephew Tommy? Why did you take it out?
No, I'm still nephew Tommy, but my website is Thomas Miles.
Oh, okay. I just thought there was a change.
You think I was the artist formerly known as nephew Tommy?
All right, we'll fight about it off the air, guys. Coming up at the top of the hour.
Just a thing, a big empty ass spoon.
Entertainment and national news right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
In trending viral video news out of Los Angeles, Congresswoman Maxine Waters was driving around her district in L.A. when she noticed police officers had detained a black motorist. So she stopped to monitor the officers and to keep them in check. Take a listen as Congresswoman Congresswoman Waters tells bystanders that officers might give her a ticket for parking illegally. Check it out.
They stopped the brother, so I stopped to see what they were doing.
Oh, okay.
So they say I'm in the wrong place, say they're going to give me a ticket. That's okay, as long as I watch them.
Gotta do what they gotta do, make sure.
All right.
I love that.
Gotta do what they gotta do now.
They said I was in the wrong spot. They said they're going to give me a legal ticket, so I got to watch them.
Well, I respect the fact that she's in her district, checking out what's going on in her district, serving the people, checking on the cops. Yes,
exactly. Go ahead, Congresswoman Maxine Waters.
That is right. Mm-hmm.
We need more of that. Check up on them, see what's going on. I like it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. In other entertainment news, Tamar Braxton, thank God, is reportedly alert and responsive after a possible suicide attempt, and she has been transferred to a new facility where she is expected to receive treatment for her mental health. Wow. Well,
That's
some good news
That's
is in
good.
there for sure. She's responsive now.
Yeah.
Because the police were called initially because she was unresponsive. Yeah.
Well, that's
friend
good.
to the
She's
show.
good.
Yeah. Prayers have been going up for Tamar and the whole Braxton family.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Really good. All right. Finally, in celebrity baby news, Nicki Minaj is pregnant. She posted pictures of. Rumors have been flying about this forever. Now it's real. She posted pictures of her baby bump on Instagram. In one picture, Nicki is rocking one of her signature. I think it's a pink wig or a yellow wig, a bikini, and some clear stiletto heels. You know how she does it. The caption contains just one word. It says #preggers. Then minutes after she posted her maternity shot, she racked up 2 million likes and well wishes from her celebrity friends like, brace yourself, Tommy, Halle Berry.
What? What?
Halle Berry.
Halle Berry.
She
yeah.
liked
Just
Nicki
saying
Minaj
congratulations.
post.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, if Halle like it, I like it too. Whatever Halle like, I like.
In October of last year, you recall Nicki married Kenneth Perry, a man from her
Petty.
past. She had known Kenneth Petty, a man from her past. Yeah.
Yeah, so good for her. Go, Nicki.
Good for her. She looks happy too. Yeah, she looks happy in those videos. In those
There's going to be a
pictures.
lot of babies next year because from March to now, it's been a lot of baby making.
You know they're going to name
People
the
locked
baby
down.
COVID, too. You know that's
Junior.
What's
baby
9
name.
months from now? Let's see. From
yeah.
March. When was 9 months from March?
December, right? Yeah,
Don't count
December.
March.
December. Yeah, Shirley.
Uh-huh.
December. He talking about don't count March. You have been pregnant.
Yeah, that's the way you do it, Tommy. Don't count months. Yeah, that way it won't be yours.
Oh, we're going to get that DNA test. You know somebody saying that.
Can't tell you how many times I done counted the months.
And you've been off.
Okay, so when was it now? It was
Every
Thursday,
damn
right?
time it was me.
But congratulations going out to Nicki Minaj, though. She looks very happy in those photos. All right, Steve, time to catch up on today's headlines.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Ann Tripp.
Thank you very much, everybody. This is Ann Tripp. The House of Representatives returned from a 2-week recess yesterday to remember and mourn one of its own, a man often called the conscience of the Congress. There was a moment of silence, and then the late John Lewis was praised by Democrats like Sanford Bishop and Republicans like Tom Graves.
The world is a better place because John Lewis spent his life pursuing freedom, justice, opportunity, love, and peace for all of humanity.
I'm better off because of John Lewis. We are all better because of John Lewis. Our nation is so much better because of John Lewis.
House Speaker Nancy Pelosi says plans for Lewis's services are going to be announced at a later date. Meanwhile, Georgia State Senator Nikema Williams has been selected to replace him for the remainder of his term and also on the ballot. So Nikema Williams will face the GOP's Angela Stanton King in the fall. President Trump is threatening to send federal agents into cities run by Democrats to quell unrest and property damage like he's already done in Portland, Oregon. It's a mess over there. Trump's mentioning also the cities of New York, Detroit, Chicago, Philadelphia, as places he's thinking about sending federal troops in, but Chicago is going to be first, and the mayor of the Windy City has written him a letter asking him not to do it. The nation's COVID death rates approaching 141,000. Now Florida is being the epicenter. Yesterday, there were at least 10,000 new cases reported, and that's been the figure for at least 6 days. The last 6 days, each day, about 10,000 new cases. Republican Governor Ron DeSantis, who was criticized last month for opening the beaches, is insisting that there are enough hospital beds available to take care of the sick. He had to shout that bit of information out, though, over protesters.
Statewide, we have 25% of the hospital beds are available statewide, and almost 20% of the ICU beds are available. Here in Orange County, nearly 26% of adult hospital beds are available.
Quite a few people that didn't like what he was saying, or him either. I don't know. DeSantis still plans to reopen the schools in the fall, even though the Florida Teachers Union is suing him to try to stop that. Teachers say it's simply not safe for them or the children to return to the classroom. President Trump is pushing for a payroll tax cut. He wants it included in the next coronavirus package. And now it's patriotic. President Trump tweeting a picture of himself wearing a mask with the message, quote, "We are united in our effort to defeat the invisible China virus." And he's very patriotic. Nobody more patriotic than me, your favorite president. And today is National Invite an Alien to Live With You Day. To some people, we have aliens all over the place, even in Washington. Now back to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, Kanye's back in the news. His campaign rally this past Sunday in South Carolina was basically a waste of time. He missed the deadline of 12 p.m. to get 10,000 signatures to petition as a candidate to get on the November ballot.
Just couldn't find 10,000 people go along with it, huh?
Not in that state.
As we previously told you, Kanye got a lot of attention yesterday for his controversial comments about Harriet Tubman, including actor Jeffrey Wright, who posted Harriet Tubman doesn't give a darn about anybody's coon futurist opinion. Okay. That's what he said, but I mean, we got to ask.
What Jeffrey Wright said?
This is Jeffrey Wright, the actor. Yeah, the actor said that. Yeah. I know. But we got to ask, is Kanye okay? And to that question, we got to say no. I mean, come on, he's been tweeting some crazy things on his Twitter account.
Yeah, he was tweeting. Yeah, last night. It's not even funny now.
No,
it looks
not.
like he really needs help. I mean, some of the tweets where he was saying, "I got locked up like Mandela." I mean, this was like every 3 minutes he was tweeting something.
Kim tried to bring to Mandela, though.
I know, Tommy. Kim tried to bring a doctor to lock me up with a doctor. Chris, call your son-in-law. Just tweets. Chris and Kim, call me right now.
How about this one? Everybody knows the movie Get Out is about me.
What? You headed to that padded room in a minute.
Wait a minute.
It's just a matter of time.
Was Get Out that scary movie?
Yeah.
You remember the crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
I didn't see the movie, but I'm pretty sure
I promise
it wasn't about him. I didn't hear nobody mention Kanye
Jordan
in none of
Peele's
the
movie.
promos.
Jordan Peele has not wrote nothing about no damn Kanye now.
Yeah, but I mean, was he in any of the promos?
No. It had nothing to do with Kanye. Nothing. Nothing.
Yeah, everybody know the movie Clash of the Titans was about me.
Oh, really?
Wait a minute. Was that the name
Really,
of the movie? What was the
Steve?
movie Denzel was in with the football
Remember
team?
the Titans.
Remember the Titans?
Oh, that one.
Is that
Clash
what you
of the
meant?
Titans
I
was that
figured that's what
one-eyed
you meant.
Cyclops, wasn't it?
Yeah.
This
Seriously,
is scary,
don't
though.
say this,
Yeah,
man.
this is scary
You know
coming
good
from
well.
Kanye, Steve. He has been diagnosed as bipolar, right? And that requires medication.
I know you don't want me to say it, but we got to put that straight jacket on. We got to take this medication. We got to sit down for a minute. We need a month.
Well, I
But
know
you
his
know what?
family
Look.
is concerned.
This
is scary. He
Wife,
has
his
children.
Yeah.
Seriously, man, we just have to. I mean, he says he don't like taking his meds because it stops him from being creative.
Creative, yeah.
And this is what his level of creativity is right now. He just needs some help, man. He's just having an episode, man. We brother need help. The brother needs help, man. He just needs help.
He really does.
He's a good dude, man. He just needs some help.
Yeah.
But he said one more thing about Harriet, he gonna need his ass whooped though.
Coming up at 34 minutes after the hour, some trending political news. We'll be right back.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Okay, again we ask, what is going on? On Sunday, in an interview with Fox News, the president continued to push back on efforts to rename military bases named for Confederate leaders. Take a listen.
Because I think that Fort Bragg, Fort Robert E. Lee, all of these forts that have been named that way for a long time, decades and decades.
But the military says they're for this.
Excuse me. I don't care what the military says. I'm supposed to make the decision. Fort Bragg is a big deal. We won 2 world wars. Nobody even knows General Bragg. We won 2 world wars. Go to that community where Fort Bragg is in a great state. I love that state. Go to the community. Say, how do you like the idea of renaming Fort Bragg? And then what are we going to name it? You going to name it after the Reverend Al Sharpton?
Wow.
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 Oh, he can make a statement.
Oh, you no just sense. Low, man.
See, nobody asked him to name anything after. He's a child.
That was another racist.
Very immature.
He's
very
so
petty. Very
immature and petty.
Yeah.
He's just to say something like that.
Here's the sad part of it. Here is the guy that America put in the White House. We have no one else to blame. I got that the electoral vote did it, that he lost the popular vote. I got that. But because the electoral vote is a part of our archaic system, because of the number of electorals and the votes, they put him in office. And I got news for you. There's a large number of people who want him back in office again.
Yeah. Yeah.
And this is the sad part about it, man. This dude is he's not presidential at all. You can't think he is. I don't care who you are.
Yeah, I have to correct one thing that you said. He does think that he won the popular vote. He says because of voter fraud, he didn't win, but he thinks he won the popular vote too. He does think
capable of being the president. He cannot.
Mm-hmm. He said, y'all don't even know who Bragg is.
Yeah, who Bragg is. The president also defended in that interview the Confederate flag. He downplayed its racist history. So, I mean, there's no winning with this guy. It's just
not.
No winning. No,
what are we going to name it? Real Mal Sharp? Come on, man.
Yeah, that was like a low blow.
Low.
Yeah. Really low blow. Also, the president said yesterday the coronavirus.
No, hold on. Can I tell you what he said? What he meant when he said that? What do you want to name it after a black person? That's really what that statement said. He just picked one to accentuate what he was saying. What the joke was, what do you want to name it after a black person? I'm telling you, man, this dude.
That's the real punchline. You're right.
That's it, man.
That's it.
That was the joke. And so then when him and his friends get together on the golf course, it's no. Mandela. Yeah, Fort Mandela is what they want to do. No.
That's so
Marcus
right,
Garvey.
Yeah,
Here it comes. Yeah. Oh, they'll name it Louis Farrakhan. I'm telling you, man. That's
18 holes they'll be
Listen to me, man. They'll top each other. I've been around them. That's what they do. The danger in the statement he made was not just Al Sharpton. It was any black person. So the joke at the golf course is name a black person that would be just as ridiculous, if not more. That's what the joke was.
Yeah. And we can say this, Reverend Al never owned any slaves or anything, so I would be fine if they named it Reverend Al Sharpton.
Man.
Fort Sharpton.
Yeah, Fort Reverend Al, whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Long as we don't name it Fort Trump.
Right.
Right. Also, the president said yesterday that the coronavirus briefings will start back today at 5 p.m. Eastern. Did you see President Trump's tweet? It was a picture of himself. Now he's tweeting himself wearing a mask with the caption, "We are united in our effort to defeat the invisible China virus." Okay.
If y'all don't get out and vote, I'm telling you.
Yeah, we have to. And I'm glad you said that, Carla. Yeah, we said it earlier in the show that voter registration is down, Steve. So please get registered right now. Go to our Forever First Lady Michelle Obama's voter initiative website, whenweallvote.org. Coming up next, changing gears, nephew in the building with prank phone call right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, right about 4 minutes after, it's my strawberry letter for today. Subject, why must he continue to text other women? Why? Why must he continue to text other women? We'll get into that, but right now, Nephew's here to get into this prank phone call for us. What you got for us, Neph?
Tombstone.
Oh, okay.
Tombstone. Everybody gonna need one at
self-explanatory?
some point in time. Tombstone.
Yeah.
All right. But when you get one, you want to make sure that they got it right. Let's see what happens right here. Tombstone. Let's go, Cat.
Funeral home, this is Kendrick.
Hey, man, we got a problem with this funeral home. Let me ask y'all something. Look, y'all done messed around and put the wrong name on my auntie Tombstone as well as the date, and we got a problem we got to get rectified, man. Y'all got the whole
Hold on, man. Calm down. First of all, what is your name?
My name is Reggie, man, but y'all, I can't understand a funeral home making these kind of mistakes. You know, that don't make no sense. How long have y'all even been in the business to be doing something like this?
Sir, this is a family business. We've been doing this 40 plus years.
Why y'all making mistakes like this, man?
What's the problem? What's the mistake? What mistake you think we made?
Okay, look, man, we buried my auntie 2 weeks ago. Her name is Rosetta.
Okay.
All right. The way you spell her name is Rosetta. Y'all got Rozetta. And she was born June the 8th, 1948. Y'all got August the 6th, 1940. Y'all got the dates mixed up, and y'all got her name mixed up. And what we ain't finna do is have my auntie rested in peace with the wrong stuff on her tombstone. That don't make no sense, man.
Calm down. Bro, you keep yelling at me. There's no way I can help you if you're yelling at me. Now, I need...
Well, fix the problem then, man.
Well, I can check the paperwork. and see what the problem is. Now, if you gave me the wrong information, your family gave me the wrong information, then we just put down what we was given. And if we got to change something, we'll change it, but it's going to cost you some more money.
Oh, no, hold on. Y'all ain't, we're not paying another damn dime to that funeral home. Not another damn dime. The stuff going to get changed on this damn tombstone, then we're not paying for nothing. Now, I'm going to tell you this here. I'm going to come over there.
I'm saying we can help you out. I can help you, but if you gave me the wrong information, that's on you. I didn't do that. That's on you.
We didn't give you the wrong information. Now, I'm going to tell you this right here. What is your name?
Funeral.
What is your name?
My name is Kendrick.
Okay, Kendrick. Let me tell you something. If this don't get changed by tonight, me and some of my cousins finna come out there and start digging up bodies.
Y'all not coming over here and digging up nothing. Y'all, this is my family. You gonna disrespect my family and come over here and you gonna dig up what?
We're gonna dig up some bodies if y'all don't get this rectified on my Miami Tombstone.
It's not gonna be none of that. I'm not having you coming over here. We gonna fix the problem. I'm gonna check the paperwork, and I can get back to you. That's what I can do. But you ain't digging up nothing.
If y'all ain't fix this thing on my Miami Tombstone by this evening, me and my cousin is coming out there digging up some of them damn dead bodies until y'all get this damn thing fixed.
Ain't gonna be nobody coming over here and digging up nothing. Wait a minute. Listen, hold on. See
what?
Now I'm getting excited too. Calm, man. Let me just talk to you like a man. Listen, what I'm saying to you is that the family fills out the paperwork, puts the name and the birth date on there. If it is incorrect and has to be fixed, I have to call the man out here to fix it. And that's going to cost some money. I have to pay him. All I'm saying is, if that is the case, if the paperwork is incorrect, it's not on us, and I'm going to have to charge you a little extra money just so I can get it taken care of.
I'm not going to get charged nothing. We ain't got no more money, man. We ain't got no more money. Y'all charge us an arm and a leg to bury my honey. We ain't got no more. Let me tell you, I'm going to tell you one more time, Mr. Kendrick. If I don't see a child, I'm coming out there this evening to look at my Annie Tombstone. I'm coming out there. Now, if the date and the name ain't fixed, I promise you, so help me, I'm finna start digging up bodies, and if your ass is out there, I'm gonna put you in one of them holes that I done dug up.
Man, I tell you what, Reggie, you're not gonna put me in no hole, man. Like I say, I'm trying to talk to you and tell you what the deal is and how we will get this fixed. Ain't nobody coming out here and digging up nothing. I have to call somebody to get it fixed.
I bet you I'm digging up a hole and I'm putting your in it if you don't fix my Annie Tombstone.
Then we both is going in the damn hole. That's what's going to happen.
No, we both going in there then. Because y'all done mess around and put the wrong date. Y'all done spelled my Annie name wrong and everything. All of that.
Man, I don't even answer the damn phone. Let my uncle get it. Listen, Reggie.
What?
Reggie,
What?
just going
What
back
do
and
you
forth,
want?
we're not going to fix nothing. Me and you yelling at each other, we mean. We don't do this. Yelling at each other is not going to fix the problem. I still have to do a step here. I have to look at this paperwork.
So when is you going to look at it then?
Reggie, if you keep yelling, man, I don't even have time to even go over this paperwork. Every time I get ready to look at something, you yelling in my ear.
Okay, well, let me say this to you one more time. I'm coming. Matter of fact, I'm finna come out there right now. That's what I'm finna do.
You know what, Reggie? Come on in. I try to talk nice to your and tell you what to do. I told you that this is a family business, and you disrespected me. Man, you. You come out here, you ain't no cousin. We both going to whole day. That's what I'm trying to tell you right now. See, I got you nice. I'm going out there in just a minute. You don't even know how to lift your tell you.
Well, you need to know that my is on my way, because I guarantee you, y'all gonna change it.
I could bring your in. Bring your you in your cousin. Who else the will call? I dig up both 7 holes out this day.
I bet you when they get ready to spell Kendrick on the tombstone, I bet you they won't spell that wrong.
Oh, baby, come on, you. You and your cousin.
Well, I got something else I need to tell you.
What the else you got to say?
I said if you listening to me, Kendrick.
What the you have to say, Reggie?
I got to say this. This is Nephew Tommy. You just got pranked by your secretary with...
No.
You alright?
Man. You, Tommy. How about that? Damn.
Hey, man.
You got me, man. Man, I wasn't even supposed to be in here today. I knew something was funny.
Oh, man. You all right now?
Yeah, you got me, but I was going to dig a hole for your today, trying to tell you.
All right. Hey, man, I got to ask you one more thing. What is the baddest, I'm talking about the baddest radio show in the land?
The Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Now, do y'all want to tell me now how y'all want y'all stones to be? That way we won't have an issue.
What?
Way too
here.
much.
I ain't gonna really
No.
What are you
I'm just saying, what do y'all want
on?
on y'all? How you want me to spell your name so I have everything right? That way we don't have no issues with y'all stones. I'm just saying.
I'm gonna have big.
And you know,
problems.
I was gonna ask you.
We don't want to.
I was gonna ask y'all this. We such a family. Shouldn't we all be buried side by side?
No, I've had enough of you in life.
Oh, you can't. You can't lay there. You can't lay there next to me.
No.
That is so crazy. What do you think about that, Steve?
Nah, I'm good with that. Yeah, go ahead, man.
I'm just saying, one big happy family. They got us fenced in, you know. Me, Uncle Steve, Jay, Shirley, Carla, Junior, Monica, Cat Dog. We all.
Put him right next to me. Put him right next to me. Like, look at Junior. He lost his son too.
Yeah. Here lies the Steve Harvey Morning Show. R.I.P. No, thank you.
No.
R.I.P. That's just us. We right there together,
Stupid
you know.
death too. Yeah.
People come from far and wide to see us take pictures of the tombstones. You know, people like same way when they go see Michael Jackson, they want to go see the thing. You know, he got a guard. I said we'll have a guard because Uncle Steve be there with us. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, by him being there, it's gonna be security. We're gonna have security. Okay,
we're gonna have some security in depth. We got security.
God. Ignorant. If we play One's Gotta Go today, it's going to be you. I'm going to say you.
On this morning show.
Yes.
Immediately.
Right.
One gotta go.
My
All
goodness.
right.
Wow.
He's
that was really stupid.
But
that was really
we'll
stupid.
all be together
right.
soon, okay?
Coming up next, it is today's Strawberry Letter. Subject, why must he continue to text other women? We'll get into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Once again, attention, Steve Harvey Nation. Voter registration is down. We cannot stress that enough. Voter registration is down. Please go get registered to vote right now. You can go to our Forever First Lady Michelle Obama's voter initiative website. It's called whenweallvote.org. Whenweallvote.org. Please take the next step. We need to hear your voice. Make your voice heard. We have to do our part. Whenweallvote.org, okay? Time now for today's Strawberry Letter. And if you need advice on relationships, dating, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to steveharveyfm.com. And we'll read your letter, who knows, live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now.
Buckle up. Hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is, the strawberry letter.
All right, nephew, thank you. Subject, why must he continue to text other women? Dear Stephen Shirley, I've been with my husband for 6 years, and we've been married for 2 years. I have myself to blame for what I'm going through now because it was an issue before we got married. My husband has a problem with texting and talking to other females. When I've addressed the issue with him, he always says nothing is wrong with texting and talking as long as I'm not crossing the line or trying to date anybody. I believe that if one of the women he talks to or texts comes on to him, then he will take them up on the offer. I have busted him numerous times, and then he'll block the lady's number. But he's so clueless. I can go to his blocked messages and still read those too. He will delete his text messages from the entire day before he gets home. And when I check his phone, his text message and call logs are blank. If he changes his passcode on the phone, it's an immediate argument. The last time I caught him texting a lady, I called her and told her he's married. She said she had no idea that he was married, and she said he never got inappropriate with her because she is married too. She apologized to me, and I told her no need. I just wanted her to know how my husband operates. I told her that he'd probably be reaching out to her again soon. She screenshot all of the texts he sent to her, and they were innocent, but I'm no fool. Isn't that the way it starts, with an innocent text? They get acquainted on the phone, they meet somewhere, and then bam, they're having sex. It's disrespectful, and he doesn't see it that way. Isn't texting and talking a form of cheating, or could I be overthinking this? Wow. A lot's going on in this letter. I'll start out this way and ask you, why are you questioning and doubting yourself? I mean, your instincts are good, right? And something doesn't feel right to you, and you've checked him on it several times. You've checked his phone, you've checked him in person. When he gets home from work, you're checking his phone. You don't trust him at all. But I mean, it's okay to check him. It really is okay. It's all right if you don't like him talking and texting other women. You do have every right to feel that way, that you don't like it. So I don't think you're overthinking here. I think you are doing a bit much with taking his phone and all of that. But again, you don't trust him. And him, as your husband, should not ignore or dismiss your feelings. And he should not take sides with these other women. I mean, because that's what he's doing when he's telling you it's okay and all of that. You don't feel right about it. So why is he taking their side? The problem is that you said he did this before you guys got married. That's the problem. You ignored that blaring red flag. You ignored it. It was right there. You probably thought, like a lot of women, that he was going to stop doing it once you got married, or he was going to change. You know, we always think we could change the guy. This should not be an issue, though. I just really don't think this should be an issue, because it's a small thing in the grand scheme of things. For you and your marriage, I think your husband should give it up. I really do. All that erasing text messages before he gets home and all of that. Come on, who wants to go through that every day? But I guess he has to if you're going to check his phone. He can put your mind at ease, and you can really trust him again if he just stops this one little thing. I think it's a small sacrifice for a happy marriage. And yes, to answer your question, there is a such thing as emotional cheating and all of that. Even if he is just texting and talking to a person, you have some sort of emotional investment in it. So if you don't like it, I think he should stop, because you do not like it and it makes you uncomfortable. Steve?
I really struggle with this letter on several levels. From her standpoint, from his standpoint, from their standpoint. The subject is, why must he continue to text other women? Let's just answer that question. Because he like it. Because it feel good to him. He is enjoying himself. He's getting something out of it. There's something he's getting out of it that he likes. And it's the exchange between him and the other women. You're not having trouble with him texting guys. You're having trouble with him texting women. Now, when you address the issue, he always say ain't nothing wrong with texting and talking, as long as I'm not crossing the line or trying to date anybody. Well, then later on in the letter, you say that he'll block a lady's number, but he's clueless, because you can go to his blocked messages and still read them too.
Yes,
How dumb
girl.
is this dude?
Yes.
Then you say he'll delete his text messages from the entire day when he gets home. When I check his phone, his text message and call logs are blank. Ain't nobody got a cell phone. Ain't nobody call their ass all damn day. So now, if it is innocent, like he say, if ain't nothing wrong with texting and talking, why you erase it?
Right.
It's not just because you'll see he been doing it. All these texts ain't innocent. I can tell you that right now.
Hold
How?
on, Steve. Hold on.
All
We'll have
right.
part 2 of your response coming up at 23 minutes after the hour. Today's subject is, why must he continue to text other women? We'll be back with more of the Strawberry Letter, part 2, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, come on. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter. The subject, why must he continue to text other women?
He texting other women because he like it.
Because he likes it.
He been texting them. He say ain't nothing wrong with texting them as long as he ain't crossing the line. You know, but you busted him several times. He'll block a lady's number, but he's so clueless because I can go to his block messages and still read them too.
I love her.
Damn. I didn't know you
need
could
to
do
hire her.
that. But he'll delete his text messages from the whole day before he come home. And when I check his phone, the texts and call logs is blank. Wow. Then if he changes his passcode on his phone, it's an immediate argument. This is a lot of stuff he doing. Blocking, erasing, changing passcodes for nothing. If nothing is wrong with texting and talking as long as you ain't crossing the line. But if you crossing the line, you got to change your passcode and you got to erase your texts. Then he got real bold one time. You caught him texting a lady. You called her. Told her he was married. She ain't had no idea he was married and said he never got inappropriate with her because she married too. Then she apologized to you and I told her no need. I just wanted her to know how your husband operates. Then you told her that he'll probably be reaching out to her again soon. Damn. You know this about your dude?
Come on, wifey.
You know this? Then she screenshot all the texts he sent to her, and they were innocent, but I'm no fool. Ain't that the way it starts with an innocent text? She married, he married, both of them texting each other. Why? Because they both like it. Then they get acquainted on the phone, they meet somewhere, and bam, they having sex.
That's pretty accurate, Steve.
Yeah, that's what she said. It's disrespectful, and he don't see it that way. Then you said, now you've said all this, and then you asked me and Shirley, isn't texting and talking a form of cheating? Or could I be overthinking this? Texting and talking ain't cheating. I don't think. It's just texting and talking. What becomes the cheating is what you texting and talking about.
Yeah, it could be.
What you got on?
Is that cheating?
Is that cheating? Right to it.
Yeah.
It's emotional cheating.
What you wearing? Hey, let me see it. Screenshot, shoot it to me. Ooh, that's it. God, dog, girl. Ooh. Hold on, let me send you mine. Whoa. That's it. Then the lady says, or could I be overthinking this? You overthinking it? You overreacting? He's overdoing it? You over everything. You gotta check his phone. He gotta block the messages, block the text, clean out his call log, clean out his message log, change his passcode.
Whoa.
You find it out. You found out a way to check the blocked text messages. Could I be overthinking this? All you doing is thinking. You done told a married woman he gon' call you again. She sent you all the texts they had.
But Steve, let me ask you this. Why isn't he trying to stop doing this since he knows it upsets her so much and knows that she doesn't trust him. Why isn't he trying to help?
Because he don't care, Shirley.
He doesn't care.
He care more
Alex,
about what
that's
he's
right.
doing than her feelings.
Exactly. That's why
That's
I said he sided with
simple
the lady.
as that.
Yeah.
I'm not going to stop doing this because I like it more than I love being your husband.
Right.
And the threat of you, see, first of all, you've not threatened leaving him. All you just said is, could I be overthinking this? You ain't threatened to leave. You ain't said this is unacceptable. I'm not going to accept this. I'm not taking this. You ain't said none of this. All you asked me and Shirley was, could I be overthinking it? If that's where you at with it, why do he have to stop? Ain't no ultimatum. Ain't no consequences. Oh, you just going to overthink. I got you thinking now that you overthinking it. Checkmate, I win. Man.
This
Most
marriage is
men
in
not
trouble.
married to you, lady. I can tell you that, right?
This marriage is in trouble.
Who is this on here? Wait a minute.
Come
What
on.
your phone messages?
Come on.
Who you? Who's this heifer you
Everything
call?
deleted.
Hold up.
There's no trust.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Ma'am, you say this is my husband. Yes. Wait a minute. Hold on one second. Just hold on. Hold on 1 second. Herman.
Why Herman?
Herman. Come in here. Here is her. You know who her. Who you been texting, Herman? It's Barbara. All these is old ass people.
Yes.
Because they got old ass names. Ain't nobody named their baby Barbara in a long time.
It's been a minute.
When I come back,
Steve.
I'm going to give you a list of names that let you know you was born in the 60s. We'll be right back.
All right. Post your comments on today's Strawberry Letter at Steve Harvey FM on Instagram and Facebook. Please check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on demand. Coming up, Steve's going to give us a list of names, like he said. Also, Junior Sports Talk coming up at 46 minutes after the hour. Houston Rockets star James Harden right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, for this Strawberry Letter, you were going to give us a list of names
That lets you know a person was born before 1970.
Okay.
Old name. Come on.
You were born before 1970.
Okay.
Patricia. Helen.
Our mom,
Eloise.
me and Shirley.
Yes.
My mama, Eloise or Eloise. Harriet.
Yeah.
I gave you Herman. Otis.
Oh, yeah, Otis.
Ain't nobody come to see you, Otis?
Nobody.
Cleophas.
We don't get any more Otises anymore.
Clarence.
Clarence, yes.
Clarence.
Who told you that? Clarence.
Harpo.
Harpo. We didn't hear about that till
Willis.
to the color purple.
Willis.
Willis.
Mm-hmm.
Margaret.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's an old one.
Yeah.
Joanne.
Yes.
Gladys.
Joanne.
Morning, Gladys.
Aretha.
Oh, yes.
Gwen.
Yes.
Gwen, boy.
Carolyn.
Tommy's name. Carolyn. I used to know these twins, Carolyn and Marilyn.
Both of them.
These are names that let you know you were born before 1970. Thomas.
All right. Thank you, sir. On to Junior now. What you got for us, Junior? What's this about James Harden?
My city make the news for the wrong reasons.
Okay.
What's wrong now?
Sports talk.
What's wrong
It's just-
now?
Houston Rockets shooting guard James Harden has a simple explanation for why he sported a pro-police face mask amid a national conversation over police brutality. He said he just liked the way it looked. I mean, that's all he said. It just looked good.
What?
He said, honestly, I wasn't trying to make a political statement, but you did when you wore the mask when you showed up to camp.
What did it say? The mask said Blue Lives Matter.
It's the Blue Lives Matter. It's the mask they use for Blue Lives Matter for the police. He got one on, and he black. What the hell? You know how much stuff you could have put on instead of this man? You could have wore a helmet in there.
He didn't like the way that looked. He didn't like the way that looked.
He said it covered his face and his beard. That is not the reason, and we got all of this stuff going on over police brutality. Now you gonna wear it in there. Way to go, James. Way to represent Houston. We not gonna win.
That's what you got out of that, Junior? That's your takeaway?
We not gonna win.
All right. Well, thank you, Junior. We appreciate that. Coming up at the top of the hour, Carla's music news right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Carla, girl, what you got in today's music news besides
Well, first
Kanye?
of all, yeah, that's trending right now.
In addition to Kanye.
Girl, guys, listen to this. Kanye, we talked about it earlier in the show, tweeting last night, tweeting up a storm, and like we said, it's really scary. He's just really unraveling. One of his tweets, yes, Shirley, Kim was trying to fly to Wyoming with a doctor to lock me up, like on the movie Get Out, because I cried about saving my daughter's life yesterday. NBC
at his political rally.
Yeah. When he talked about, he talked about abortion. He talked about a lot of personal things, and I'm sure Kim was upset about that. He also tweeted, NBC locked me up. NBC locked up Bill Cosby. And then he tweeted, I love my wife. My family must live next to me. It's not up to E! Or NBC anymore. And, E! News is obviously the network home to Keeping Up with the Kardashians reality show.
He out there.
Yeah.
He gotta dial it back, man. He out there. But don't he have enough people around him to pull him in and take care of him?
Well, obviously not.
Yeah, you're right.
Hey, bro.
And the movie Get Out was not about you, Kanye.
Bro, listen to me. When you are the one making the money, paying the money, you easily have a lot of people around you who just go along with whatever you do to keep their lifestyle open, i.e. the president. Haven't you seen this recently? This is the same example. Here's a guy who tweets stuff that everybody in his party knows is the wrong thing to tweet. Everybody knows. His kids know it's wrong. His wife knows it's wrong. His cabinet members know it's wrong. But because he's the guy at the top that determines if they stay in power or position, guess what? They going along with it and justifying it. How many press secretaries he done had done quit? Because it's hard to wake up and lie every day.
Yeah.
And this new girl he got, she gonna fall apart anyway.
Kelly
I noticed her
McEnany.
eyelash the other day was a little off center.
A line to wear you down. Huh?
Yeah,
Dog, I'm trying to tell you, dog.
Because they start off strong, Steve.
I told y'all, I saw it in Sarah Huckabee. I said, this ain't gonna work, man.
Sean
this
Spencer.
I said, look, man, they don't look like they doing good. Smooch, and this woman right here, the other day, she normally keeps herself pretty well put together. I don't care for her thoughts at all, but she keeps herself put together. I saw that eyelash kind of not get put on all the way right.
So this is the beginning of the end for her.
Yeah. She gonna last a while because she gritty. She real gritty.
Yeah.
And she really believes in Donald Trump. But this will last. This could last up to election because she think it could mean 4 more years. But she ain't gonna make it, man.
And you know what? As you talk about that and all of this being heavy, I'm still looking at these Kanye tweets. So when he said that about his family needs to live next to him
in Wyoming,
is not up to NBC and E. So he must be talking about he wanted them to move to Wyoming. But they're probably saying they have to stay in L.A. because of the show.
The show, Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
Yeah, because of the show, Keeping Up with the Kardashians. This is really...
Well, yeah, they say, this is according to TMZ.
Yeah, but if he got
Carla.
$1 billion over, I was Kim, I'd go up there just be keeping up with Kanye.
Yeah,
keep it up.
This is according to TMZ too, Carla. They're saying that their sources say that Kanye is in the middle of a serious mental health episode, like you said, and those around him have urged him to get help, but the decision has to be Kanye's.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Intervention.
So if he don't get his ass out of Wyoming, he gonna walk outside and be outside trying to catch wolves one day, and it ain't gonna go good.
Yeah. But that's the problem. He's got to
He's got to want it.
He's got to want it. Yeah, that's the problem. All right. Well, we'll be back. We'll be back with more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show at 20 minutes after the hour, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Yeah, this thing with Kanye, we were talking about it before we went to break. It's so serious now. Mental health is very serious.
Well, you know what Kanye needs? Several things. This God he been singing about, he got to go to him in moments like this. But Kanye needs two men in his life. He needs an older man who has been there, done that, and can say, yo, man. But Kanye needs a peer. He needs a peer.
A friend.
An equal.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know, that dude that where you getting ready to do something, he go, yo, my man, you getting ready to do what?
Mm-hmm.
Hold up. It's like, for example, whoever drove Kanye down to TMZ that time when he made that crazy statement on TMZ.
About slavery was a choice. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Whoever drove him down there. See, that ain't who he needs.
That ain't it.
He need that peer to go, all right, Kanye, I'm going, all right, where we rolling? Going down to TMZ. And the car automatically just starts slowing down. Going, where we going, dog?
Yeah.
TMZ. TMZ for what? I'm gonna go in there. I'm gonna go on the air with Harvey. what we? Kanye, we gonna go down there. What we gonna talk about on TMZ, dog? I'm gonna tell them that slavery was a choice.
This is real.
You gonna do what?
Yeah.
No.
It's a family
Turn around,
crisis
take your
right
ass home.
now.
Go on in the house, get yourself some ice cream. Kim, talk to this. Yeah, that's what he needs.
Man, go in there and make a song.
All right, we'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show coming up at 33 minutes after the hour, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
In trending viral video news out of Los Angeles, Congresswoman Maxine Waters was driving around her district in L.A. when she noticed police officers had detained a black motorist. So she stopped to monitor the officers and to keep them in check. Take a listen as Congresswoman Waters tells bystanders that officers might give her a ticket for parking illegally. Check it out.
They stopped the brother, so I stopped to see what they were doing.
Oh, okay.
So they say I'm in the wrong place, say they're going to give me a ticket. That's okay, as long as I watch them.
Gotta do what they gotta do, make sure.
All
right.
I love that.
Gotta do what they gotta do now.
They said I was in the wrong spot. They said they're going to give me a legal ticket, so I got to watch them.
Well, I respect the fact that she's in her district checking out what's going on in her district, serving the people, checking on the cops. Yes.
Exactly. Go ahead, Congresswoman Maxine Waters.
That is right. Mm-hmm.
We need more of that. Check up on them. See what's going on. I like it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. In other entertainment news, Tamar Braxton, thank God, is reportedly alert and responsive after a possible suicide attempt, and she has been transferred to a new facility where she is expected to receive treatment for her mental health. Wow. Well,
That's
some good news
That's
is in
good.
there for sure. She's responsive now.
Yeah.
Because the police were called initially because she was unresponsive. Yeah.
Well, that's
friend
good.
to the
She's
show.
good.
Yeah. Prayers have been going up for Tamar and the whole Braxton family.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Really good. All right. Finally, in celebrity baby news, Nicki Minaj is pregnant. She posted pictures of rumors have been flying about this forever. Now it's real. She posted pictures of her baby bump on Instagram. In one picture, Nicki is rocking one of her signature, I think it's a pink wig or a yellow wig, a bikini and some clear stiletto heels. You know how she does it. The caption contains just one word. It says #preggers. Then minutes after she posted her maternity shot, she racked up 2 million likes and well wishes from her celebrity friends like, brace yourself, Tommy. Halle Berry.
What? What?
Halle Berry.
Halle Berry.
She
yeah.
liked Nicki Minaj post.
Uh-huh.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, if Halle like it, I like it too. Whatever Halle like, I like.
In October of last year, you recall Nicki married Kenneth Perry, a man from her
Petty.
past. She had known Kenneth Petty, a man from her past. Yeah.
Yeah, so good for her. Go, Nicki.
Good for her. She looks happy too. Yeah, she looks happy in those videos. In those.
There's gonna be a lot of babies next year because from March to now, it's been a lot of baby making.
You know they're going to name
People
the
locked
baby
down.
COVID, too. You know that's
Junior.
What's
baby
9
name.
months from now? Let's see. From
yeah.
March. When was 9 months from March?
December, right? Yeah,
Don't count
December.
March.
Coming up, it's our last break of the day.
It's the last break of the day.
Yes, it is. And at 49 minutes after the hour, Steve Harvey will have some closing remarks for us right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, here we are. Last break of the day on this Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey, can I do some closing? But I don't think it's going to be long. So we may have some time to kill if I don't use it all. I was just thinking about this voter registration. Shirley, you were talking about how voter registration is down.
Yeah.
Now, I would assume that it's down primarily because of COVID. I also think that voter registration is down because of the protest. I think that we've been busy quarantining and battling COVID and protesting and being appalled by the deaths of so many young brothers, as usual. And I think the movement has taken up a lot of time. But now that we understand what COVID is, that it's real, that it's not a hoax, and now that we've gotten some involvement from other people on Black Lives Matter, we have those two things that we have to continue to deal with. Got it. But we got something so important coming up in November that we got to get focused here, man. Because we've got to turn this anger, we've got to turn this help from other people, we've got to turn this disappointment in our government, we've got to turn all of this hate mongering that's been going on for the past 4 years, and we got to do something to get rid of it. And the best way to get rid of it is to vote. Congressman Lewis, who gave his life for equality and rights, he spent his entire life fighting for our rights to vote, to live, to participate in the American dream, to be members of the Constitution, just on every level. And we've all been paying homage to him and saying wonderful things about him. But I've always known the best way to show a person you love them is not with words, but with action. The thing that this man gave his life to, for us to have a better way, better chances, being beat to near death on a bridge in Alabama. I mean, these people exist, man. And young people who don't know people who did stuff like that, that's why we talk about voting is our right, but it's our obligation. Because we have ancestors, forefathers, uncles and aunts and grandparents who laid it all on the line just so we could vote. I mean, they caught hell trying to vote. So for us not to vote is an absolute disgrace. Now, I got the numbers are low, and Shirley's been saying, but there are things we can do. WhenWeAllVote.org is Michelle Obama's website. WhenWeAllVote.org. I want everybody who's not a registered voter right now to go to WhenWeAllVote.org. WhenWeAllVote.org. When we all vote, it changes things. I want you all to just prove something to yourself. Just try it. Just try it, man. If all of us were to vote Do you know we would determine who was in the White House in November if all of us vote? When we all vote, we move the needle in a mighty way. Don't you think we don't? Because that's why they covered our votes so preciously. That's why they ask for it over and over and over again. Now, when they get it and they get in office, they don't do nothing with it. I got that. But there are some people out there who is ready to change some things. This country is at a point where it can make a turn if we stay with it. There are corporations who are listening to us now. The NFL is listening now. Corporate sponsors are listening now. When that lady reported that phone call, that fake phone call to the African-American man who was a bird watcher in New York, do you know her job fired her? Do you know how many times they've caught people on tape making racist remarks and the company said, we don't support that, and they've let people go? There is a turn happening in this country. So since the turn is coming, why don't we help give it a big push in November? If you're tired of what's happening in Washington, D.C., if you are embarrassed by the things that this man has said, if you see the divisiveness being spread by what this man tweets and chants and the rhetoric, if you're sick and tired of his followers acting like they better than you, we can do something about it. WhenWeAllVote.org. WhenWeAllVote.org. I want everybody, listen, man, if you're not a registered voter, it's okay. Snoop Dogg said he voted for the first time. It's okay to admit that. It's no problem with that. Moving forward, though, it will be a problem if we don't vote. Because if you don't vote, I can promise you this, you cannot survive 4 more years of this guy. This guy is going to do some stuff that you've never seen done before. If he's doesn't have to worry about being reelected. We have got to do something. Go to whenweallvote.org and make this the year that we make the biggest difference in the history of politics. Whenweallvote.org. Thank you.
All right, sir.
Okay, sir.
Used up all my
Right now.
Get that voter registration up. For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.